Hello friends, my name is Holly. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going shopping at Anthropologie and HomeGoods and TJ Maxx, and this was all filmed within the last few weeks. And I just wanted to share with y'all what I found, and I also have a really fun and cute haul at the end of this, so stay tuned. But this was actually the Anthropologie that I went into whenever we went to the beach for our last beach trip back at the middle of August, and I wanted to film it in here because there was so many cute things. I knew that I wanted to go into the one closer to my hometown as well, but this one was just packed full, and every store is so different from what they put out and how they style it, and so I wanted to film in here because they had lots and lots of things, and I wasn't sure how much our hometown was going to have, so we had to film in here. This one was packed full, and I will take y'all to my local one as well. So we're going to be filming in two different Anthropologies, so if you see anything that you like, you can always order online or check it out at your local Anthropologie. I have several things that I have collected over the last couple of years in this bistro tile print, and I love them. So the trick-or-treat platter and then the popcorn bowl, I just thought they were so adorable. These icon glasses are so cute, and these are new this season, and I really liked these, and the ones I shared earlier where it had the little pumpkin inside of the glass. So lots of new things to be seen in here. The little ghosts were adorable, and also they had bats. They had several different styles and versions, and these new glasses. The football one I don't ever remember seeing, so that one may be new. I love a good tortoise print, and this one was a candle. Also, all of their like candles, y'all know I don't really burn candles. I'm just trying out a new one this year that I actually got from Anthropologie I've been talking with y'all about. That's supposed to be a cleaner version, so we'll see. But they do smell really good. I just get an instant headache from them, and you're burning like toxins and chemicals into your home. So it's sad though, because the smell of them, just the first smell smells so good, and then also the containers they put them in are just gorgeous. I love them. I actually have this icon glass, and I'm so excited to start making my coffee drinks in it. There was lots of cutie things in here that I really liked in Anthropologie this season. I didn't really end up picking anything up from here though, just because I wanted to pull out everything and see what I had and if there's anything that I wanted to get, but lots of cute things to add into your fall or Halloween collection. Candles in here are so beautiful, and when I walked into both of these stores, I was like, okay, I might want to get a candle. They're so pretty, and it smelled so good when I first walked in, but by the time I got through in the store, I was like overwhelmed with a headache because it was so strong. And so I was like, we're just going to try to stick with this clean one and see how it works for us. So now this was like a week or two later, and this was in our local Anthropologie, and they pretty much had the same thing, so I didn't film much in here. But I did find the candles that I got. These were actually displayed. I had to ask for these from the back at the beach, but here they are displayed. It's by a YouTuber, XO McKinnon, and I love watching her channel. This one is like an everyday scent, and it smells so good, and I would like to get it like maybe in the spring, summer, if I am able to burn this autumn one. So I did get the autumn one, and then they also have the Noel one out for Christmas, and I have tried it, and so far so good, but I only had it lit for like 10 minutes and then we had to leave. So I'm gonna continue to give an update on those candles. Now we're in HomeGoods. About to start decorating for fall. I'm actually about to do that today once I finish this voiceover. So I wanted to run into HomeGoods and TJ Maxx and just kind of peruse around and see if there was anything that we wanted to add to our collection. We've been in here several times throughout August just to see, but they continue to put things out, so I wanted to get one more look and we probably will be back as well because they just keep adding more things. And I actually hit jackpot this trip. I found some really good stuff. And then my mother-in-law was with me this trip too, and she got a lot for her home. So stay tuned and let me know down below if you want to see her house, like a fall home tour in her home, because she got a lot of things this trip. I found lots of blue and white pumpkins. I actually picked these up for my cousin Kayla. She wanted these. Miss Althea and I found this beautiful boxwood. I never see boxwood wreaths in HomeGoods, and I found this one for a really good deal, and I loved the brown velvet ribbon on it. Also, these little houses, I didn't pick them up to see how much they were because I was trying to film and I didn't want to break them, but I thought they were so cute, and I believe you put like a little tea light in them. Just kind of sharing with y'all things that are catching my eye, but I don't share prices on everything because, like I said, I'm filming, and so I don't want to try to pick it up and break it. But we all know TJ Maxx and HomeGoods have very affordable prices. Althea found her a table runner.
Love it.
We've filled the cart so far.
That one's pretty too.
She's debating, but I think she still likes this one.
I think so.
$25, $25. They have lots of cute table runners in here.
There's another one.
I'm looking for me one. I found options. I showed them to y'all on Instagram. So I'm debating between those three. But I was trying to see if I could find a better price of one that I love here. Also found these placemats that she got for one of her tables, and then we were both looking for some napkins, some cloth napkins, and we thought those were pretty, so I believe that she ended up picking those up to go in her dining room. I thought these were so cute, and they reminded me of something that my sister-in-law would love. I found a little like spoon rest in the pumpkin bear, and I thought it was adorable. And then also this little soap dispenser was so cute. Now we're going to head on over to the blankets because I wanted to get a new cozy blanket for the cozy season, and I thought this one was really pretty, and then I thought this one was pretty too, but it was more decorative, and I want one that is pretty but also very snuggly. So then I ran across this one, and it reminded me of the one that we saw at Anthropologie that was like triple the price. And then I also saw this one in the pretty blue, but it had those fall vibes to it. I found these dish rags. They kind of were giving the Mackenzie Childs dupe look, and I also already have those in a mustard yellow that I use, and I got them from here last year and I loved them. Now we're going to head on over to the sheets because I'm looking for some sheets for our bed or a quilt, and we are just not having any luck. I thought this one was really pretty, but it's just not exactly what I was looking for. Althea found these, which are gorgeous. She actually got two of the big ones to put mums in. I thought about it, but I already have two baskets on my front porch, and I was like, I really just don't need them. So basically this cart is filled up with all the things Althea got, so we will have to share with y'all all the things she got later. And then this is TJ Maxx. I found a couple of puzzles. I hit jackpot on all the little teddy bears and the pumpkins because I am just loving that in this season of life with my little 2-year-old. And then these plates were on the clearance rack, and they were so pretty, but I already have turkey plates, so I left these behind. So we are back home, and I wanted to share with y'all a few things that I picked up. The first thing that I found were these florals, just a little bundle of roses. They had a very beautiful, like muted brown color to me. They looked very fallish. They even had some that were orange, $16.99. And I have a place in mind that I needed something like this. And I don't think that I have anything like this small of a bundle where I need it. I didn't have this little vase last year for my fall decoration, so I needed something for it, and I found these. So we're gonna see if these are gonna work or not. I'm not sure. We'll play around with these whenever we start decorating. I may end up returning these if I have something, but I thought they were really pretty, and they looked like dried roses. They looked realistic. Next thing that I found were two tablecloths. So I went to a TJ Maxx and a HomeGoods, and this is where I found these things. So I found this one first, and I love, love, love the colors in this. This is like the perfect colors that we are using for our fall inspo. It was $16.99. It has your creams and your tans and your oranges and the blue. So I loved this one. But then I also went into HomeGoods and stumbled upon this one. And this one is a Ralph Lauren one for $16.99 as well. And I love the colors in it too. So I'm not planning on keeping both of these. I wanted to get them home and compare them and see which one I wanted to keep, and probably going to return one. Now that I've gotten them home, I really like both of them and I love using tablecloths. The next thing I shared with y'all on my fall plan with me video, like a list of things that I wanted to look for and get, and I was able to check another one of those things off of my list. Is a cozy blanket. I use my blankets and I wash them pretty consistently throughout the cozy seasons, and so after I have them for about a year or two, they just lose their softness, and so I have to replace them. And I found this one. Now, I did not want really a decorative one. I wanted one that I could actually use. Some of the ones with like the tassels and the knitted ones, just using them all the time and washing them, they just don't hold up, and some of them just aren't soft to me. So I wanted one that was soft but pretty that I could use on my couch, but that I wanted to grab and cuddle up with. And I found the winner with this one. Now this one was $30. A little bit more than what you find and pay for the prices at HomeGoods for blankets, but I loved the checkered pattern on it, and it was so soft. I think it's gonna wash very nicely. It doesn't have like the tassels on the ends, or it's not knitted. Loved it. I loved how it was like a shimmery. You can see it has like a little shimmer to it. I thought it would match my like favorite decorations, which are my Mackenzie Childs Mocha Check pumpkins. And so I thought it would just tie everything together. And then I stumbled upon this one, and this one was kind of everything that I was saying that I didn't want, but it was on clearance for $16. But it's this like, because it's faux cashmere, but it's soft, and this one does have tassels, but it's that pretty blue plaid that I love. And I have some orange blankets, like very fallish orange blankets. I have some like the knitted ones and some this material, and I don't use those to cover up with. I kind of use them more for decorative, and I've had them for a few years and I didn't want to get rid of them. Can be used, but I don't know, they're just not very soft and comfortable to me. But when I saw this one, I thought it would pair very well with like a stack of those orange blankets if I wanted to stack those somewhere just for decorative. Like I said, it can be used too if anybody wants to use it, but I grabbed this one to go in with my orange ones just to tie in that blue. And this one was perfect, like the perfect fall blanket that was blue. The rest of the blue blankets there that I have been seeing are very spring summery, and so I love that this one is a plaid, and then the soft like sweater material. I feel like it looks very fallish for it to be blue, so I had to grab this one. The next thing that I found, I was so giddy about finding. So many of you had actually sent it to me in a message over on Instagram, and when they were like, you have to have this, and I loved it. So if you know, you know, but we love teddy bears. Casey was actually a teddy bear last Halloween, and his birthday party for his 1-year birthday party was Casey's very first birthday. So we are a teddy bear loving family. And this little cookie jar was perfect to have out for Halloween. So this is a cookie jar. It was $16.99, and I just think this is so fun. I love having the like fun nostalgic stuff out for Halloween, because Halloween is definitely more of a fun holiday. And so I was so excited to be able to find this one. And they had lots and lots and lots of these actually. I believe they probably had like 10 of these at my local TJ Maxx. Waiting on keeping these or not, but I really liked them. So I picked up these 2 soap dispensers. I found this one first at HomeGoods. It was $6.99, and I was thinking, I know that they have just the pumpkin one because y'all have sent me this one. So I was thinking I wanted to get 2 of the pumpkins, but I was like, you know, this one's really cute and has the bear and the little pumpkin pail. So I was like, if I'm gonna get 2 of them, it would be nice to get 2 different ones, because I was gonna put these in Casey's bathroom. He has like the Jack and Jill bathroom with the double sinks. And so I thought that I would do this. So we'll see if I end up using these or not. The more that I look at them, they just make me so happy. I love them. So I feel like these are gonna be little soap dispensers that I'm going to want to pull out for years. And I am kind of just envisioning these 3 little pieces being like little nostalgic pieces that Jason and hopefully future kids one day remember and enjoy me pulling out every year. Okay, and then the next things are fun little like bucket list things that I want to do, items for the fall. So I love getting Casey books throughout the seasons. So I found these at TJ Maxx, the Corduroy's Halloween So he has a few Halloween fall books already, and there are lots of these at HomeGoods and TJ Maxx. You can find these at thrift stores too, but these are fun to decorate on a shelf in his room to make it feel a little bit more decorative for the season, and it just kind of fits the season and theme on what we're doing. So this one was so much fun. There are lots and lots of flaps. Let me show you my favorite page. Well, I love this one. The little door opens and there's trick-or-treaters. And then there's lots of flaps on this one with the trick-or-treaters. And this book, like every page, I was showing this to my sister-in-law too, and she was like, this is such a like nostalgic feeling book. So many fun pages that kind of like just take you back for me to like Halloween in the 90s. So I loved it. I cannot wait to play with that book with him throughout the years. And then I also found this one too. It's just a smaller book. It was $3.99. Doesn't have any flaps or anything, but it was still really cute, so I thought I would grab it as well. Again, it has the little teddy bear on it, corduroy, so we had to grab these little books. Next, y'all know that I told y'all I wanted to put a puzzle together. That was like on my fall bucket list of things to do. And so I did one in the summer, 1,000 piece, and I had some help along the way, but I pretty much spent hours putting it together, and I found out I'm one of those people. The same way I am with a book, if I pick up a book, I'm gonna finish it within a day or two. So I have to like zone out and have the time. That's just how I am. And so I found I was that way with the puzzle. Like it was on our kitchen island. And so I was like, we've got to put this puzzle together. So it was during the weekend we started it. So I was staying up until like 2 o'clock in the morning trying to finish this puzzle. So I was like, I do not want another 1,000 piece. And I found a lot of 1,000 piece ones at HomeGoods TJ Maxx. If you like doing that, they have a lot there that are really cute if you have the time and like a good place to tuck it away when you're not working on it. But I wanted to find a 300 piece, and I had some friends saying they wanted to do another one, just find a smaller one this time. I didn't find a 300, but I found a 500, and I thought we could tackle it because it was so cute. And when I showed them this, they agreed. So we are planning on getting a group of friends together, and probably while the guys are like watching a football game or something, and outside on the patio with the fire going, and going to put a puzzle together. That is so much fun. And then this puzzle was so stinking cute. So we'll probably be doing this one sometime in October. I do want to find one for September to do. That's just more of a fall theme, maybe a pumpkin patch or something. This one's definitely Halloween theme. So we're gonna save this one for October, but I found it was $7.99. And then also for another little funsy, I found the Pumpkin Spice Cafe book. If you follow me on Instagram, I have been seeing lots of people talk about this book, how good that it is, but then I've also been hearing people say that it's kind of boring, like a Hallmark movie. I need the book to be very interesting. So if you've read this book before, let me know down in the comments. But I found this, and it is actually a coloring book. It was $8.99 at TJ Maxx, and y'all know I love like a cafe vibe. And this one has so many pretty pages on it, and then also little like quotes. Let's go grab a drink before you turn into a pumpkin. Everything was better in Dream Harbor. It might be little sayings from the book, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, or actually reading through them. But they have just beautiful little pages to color. And I thought that this could be something fun that I could do. And I know I won't color every page on this book this year, but it can be something that I can pull out and want to color on and color in the pages and maybe date them. And just have it out for the fall season because it is such a fun little coloring book. All right, the next portion of this video is going to be all my fall fashion finds from TJ Maxx. And I'm just so giddy. I love me a good TJ Maxx shopping haul for clothes because they, again, are so affordable. Because I didn't try it on, I just grabbed sizes that I thought would fit and then I brought them home. So we're gonna go through them together and we're going to decide which ones that we think that I should keep in return. So we did overbuy on the fall fashion, but it is some really good items. So let's go through them together and decide which ones that we are gonna keep and which ones that we think that we are going to return. First thing that I found, which I do not think these are going to go back. I don't think that I will find any that I like any better or for the price, but I found, y'all know I've been loving my little Mary Jane flats. I have worn my white ones and rattan ones so much over the spring and summertime, and I get compliments on them. I'm not kidding you. Every time I go out, they are just a fun little outfit update. These were $30 and by the brand Cushionaire. but they are so pretty. They are the woven brown color. I feel like these go so cute with like some white pants. They go really cute with dresses, a fun little pair of shorts. I just think they are precious and I love the colors on these. So I was so excited that I found these. I feel like these are gonna be like my favorite new little fall shoes. Next thing is jackets, which can y'all believe, as I'm telling y'all this, last week weather was scorching hot and this week we are supposed to have like cooler days where the weatherman is like saying you may need a light jacket. I cannot believe that. I won't need these jackets right now, but I'm thinking using these like October, November. I found this one. So it looks like a quilted material. It's kind of like a slicky, if you can hear, I don't know what material that is, but what got me, I love chocolate brown at this time of year, but the collar, the little Peter Pan collar with the ruffle is just absolutely precious. This one was $35. I did grab the medium and I thought that it fit well. So this is one of the jackets that I grabbed. Next jacket that I grabbed, between that one and this one, I feel like if that one would have came in cream, I would have loved it, which I do love the brown, but I feel like I would probably wear the cream more. But then I found this one. And again, I just grabbed them both and brought them home to decide which one I wanted to keep. And this one just has my full heart, because it's this beautiful golden color. It actually reminds me of the quilt that I like to use. I've been using every year, I feel like, for the past 5 or 6 years on our bed. It might have been longer than that. We may be pushing almost 10 years using that quilt that I got at Target, but it's this pretty color and it's velvet, and I found the jacket in it with the beautiful details on it, and y'all, it's Free People. $29.99, so $30 for a Free People velvet jacket. And I shared with y'all last year's videos, like fall and Christmas time. I love Free People, their velvet items. They are just so pretty, and I always try to find them on sale. I cannot believe I found this one at TJ Maxx. I've never seen Free People anything at TJ Maxx, but I just love everything about this one. So let me know in the comments down below which one is your favorite. I also found these cheetah pants, which were really in style the last 2 years, and I really liked them, but I never snagged a pair, and these were only $20, and so I just grabbed what I thought was my size, and they fit me perfect. They're a little bit long, but I know how to fix that, so I could fix that if I wanted to. So I'm trying to decide if I want to keep these or not. I'm trying to figure out what shoes I would wear with it, and I already know which shirt that I would wear with it because I grabbed a couple, and I have a few in the closet that would be really cute. Even this one I think would be cute with these jeans, but these are just so fun. So here is the little vest that I originally found, and I loved it. It was only $16.99. It has these beautiful trimmed details, and I loved the gold buttons. Thought it was so cute, so I had already picked this up, put it in a cart, and whenever I was heading to checkout, I saw these pants, and I was like, these two would be so adorable together. So I picked up this little vest. So somebody had put this back on the did not want rack, and it is this vest for $16.99. It is a thick, chunky, like army green colored vest, and I actually thought that this with the pants would be really cute. I put it on with a pair of white pants with my new little shoes, and I loved that look. So I grabbed this vest. Another shirt that I picked up, this one was $20, and I loved the mustard. I really can't even tell if it's mustard or like a brown stripe, but to me it looks like mustard maybe. But also, so the stripes sold me, and then also I love a good tortoise print moment. And on the buttons, I thought that was so cute. And I put these on with those white pants and those shoes, and it was just so cute. I did want a new cozy set for fall, and so I found this one for $16.99. So it was this cute little shirt with the little ruffle sleeves. Yeah, pants that went with it. So just like a little pajama set, lounge set. I thought this with my like platform Ugg slippers or clogs that I wear all the time during the season would be so cute. And then also, if it was a little bit chilly, putting on a sweater with this or like an oversized cardigan, that just seems so cozy. Like wearing this, putting a puzzle together, yes please. And then last but not least, I feel like maybe I have saved the best for last. I don't know, I found a lot of good pieces here, but are the dresses. I'm gonna show these to y'all first because I have already shared these with y'all on another video, but just in case you're new here or you missed that video, I found these. This one was $35. has like the smocking detail, it has the drop waist, and then it's just a maxi dress. And I thought this would be really cute with my white ballet flats. But then I also found this one as well. This one was on the clearance rack. It was regular $40 and it was dropped down to yellow tag, which was $26. I really like this one too. I like the drop waist. I like the little skirt at the bottom. And then I love the button details in the square neck. But I kind of think the favorite, because I'm definitely not keeping both of these colors, I think my favorite is probably the maxi one. Let me know which one is your favorite. Okay, and then next we have 3 maxi dresses that are brown plaid gingham that I am just obsessed with, and it is going to be so hard for me to decide which one that I like best because I have tried them on and they are all so cute and they all fit me so well. I always do a little fashion show for Drew. I love hearing his opinions on things, and so he was like, that's hard. I really like all of them. But we can all agree that I don't need 3 brown gingham maxi dresses. So the first one is this one. And I love that it's a thicker strap and then it has this little detail that goes around it. It also has a little tie. And it is that maxi style, or like maybe a midi. I think this one's more of a midi style. This one is $25. It's by Jessica Simpson. What is weird are the sizes in these things. So this one's an extra large. Next one that I found. Now also a cute chunky sweater over all of these would be so darling. This one was $30 and this one is an extra small. So tell me girls, how can I fit into an extra small and then an extra large and they both fit me like a glove? Make it make sense. So you never know what size to grab. I just have to hold it up to me and try to figure out which one is best going to fit me before I bring it home and try it on. But this one is a thicker strap. It's V-neck, and then it has on the side, it has where you can cinch the waist, and it has a tie right here and the tie right here. This one is a midi dress and it has like the tiered look, and I love this one. I love the pattern of it. The one that we are thinking that I need to take back, this one I got in a size small. Now I am a true medium, if that helps whenever you go, and if you're trying to find any of this stuff and you don't know what size to grab and you don't feel like trying it on, I'll just tell you my sizes. I'm a true medium, but this one was a small. This one was $20 and I really like it too. I love that it has the 3 different bows and that the waist is like a drop waist, and it is a midi dress, and I love the pattern in this too. The only thing that I don't absolutely love about this one is these spaghetti straps. I wish that it had a thicker strap to it, but I can put a cardigan over this and it would be so beautiful. But then I have those two that have the thicker straps, so I'm thinking I might keep those two. So that is all for our fall haul. Let me know in the comments down below which pieces were your favorite, which ones that you think that I should keep in return, which ones, whenever I was sharing with y'all, if you've been on my channel for a while, which one seems more me and which ones I just need to take back. Also, if you see anything in my video today that I shared with you that you're like, oh, I'm gonna put that on my list of things to look for whenever I go out and about, let me know which ones was your favorite and that grabbed your attention. Let me know in the comments down below if you have already decorated for fall. You are planning on decorating. Is where you live, has your temperatures dropped as well? Are you decorating this week? Are you waiting until after Labor Day? Like, let us know in the comments down below. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you are liking what you were seeing in the last previous videos of the fall hauls, and if you want to be sure to come back and decorate with us, with our little YouTube family, because I like to decorate and I like to get y'all's opinions, and I just love this little community over here on YouTube that we have created and that we have together. I hope that you girls have a wonderful rest of your day. I will see you guys very soon. God bless, and I hope that you have a wonderful holiday weekend, and I'll see you girls on the next one. Bye, friends.